He's a fucking Apple fanboy and a half. That
dollar.
you broke it. He's gonna say
they make the worst cases.
Well, I mean, what is Mark then? Mark's the same damn thing.
I'm not an Apple fanboy. I'm not an Apple case fanboy. I'm anti-Apple case now.
look at the Samsung one here. It's like fucking mint. Beautiful.
Yeah, you just bought the damn thing.
Yep.
Well, so did he.
No, this is old.
No, he's had that.
Oh, I thought you got the new one.
No,
not
yet.
He ain't like Johnny. He ain't got the new shit yet.
How long was this? About almost a year?
I think a little longer than that. Ever since,
iPhone.
2 years? Oh, your phone?
Yeah.
I thought you just got it.
No, I just got. When did it come out? The S21.
I don't keep up with Android.
I don't know. It's got to be at least maybe like 7 months, maybe 8 months.
I don't know. Everybody's sitting here listening to us talk about phone shit, and they're probably like, "Oh God, not another one of these fucking shows."
Another cell phone show? Yeah,
I think it's got to be at least 8 months.
Yeah, it's garbage. It doesn't matter. All that Samsung
I'm not the one
garbage.
complaining my Apple cell phone case is falling apart.
I'm not either. Mine's perfect.
Yeah, that's it right there. Apple fanboys always complaining like your overpriced shit breaking. Don't buy it then.
Battery case is just I don't know.
How much you pay for it? $500?
Like $100-something dollars?
Yeah, $100 for a fucking case.
And it just falls apart.
Yeah.
It's all torn and shit. I don't even do anything with my phone. I don't even leave the fucking house.
Well, folks, this is what happens. So in about a week, Mark's about to be the newest Samsung fanboy, so get ready.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, I don't know. It's always about leaving the curtains down, but I guess I'll go ahead and lift them. Sure is getting dark outside quicker nowadays, though. But anyway, let's go ahead and give these folks what they came for. They came for the smoothest transition in a vape show game.
What's up, Poppy?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Angel Gomez dropping quick. Thank you for the donation there, sir. He says, "What's up, Big Papa? Glad to see you and Mike." Hey, Mark.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. There you go. 10 months. I have the phone for 10 months.
What is this?
All right.
What the fuck?
What's happening, folks? Welcome to the True Vapor Show number 325. The title for tonight's show: It's All Toxic. And why would you title a show "It's All Toxic"? Because I'm on a lot of titles. Why not title a show like that? You look at it and go, damn, we ought to click on this to see what's happening. Ain't a damn thing happening. But anyway, take it away, Mark.
Making sure there's nothing in my camera on the edges.
Just do your damn buffet.
Shut your fucking mouth. Where is my shit? I don't like having this extra space because I lose shit so easily now. Like my phone, my fucking flashlight, my mods.
You should
we got
back
this
to the trailer.
signed by Michael Jordan himself. Focus, you piece of shit. There you go. With the whatchamacallit on top, the Sakers. Inside of there, we're finishing up some of that shit right there. Monster Banana. And I clean all my atomizers and coils with Pledge Wipes. There you go. Take it away, folks. Take it away, Mike Vapes.
Good evening. Hello. All right. I am vaping on the Boxer 21700 Intake Dual Raspberry Custard. We got the Shakira mod over here with the Elite RTA doing some MTL action. Something's in there. We have Riva with the Hell Vape R tank, Dead Rabbit thingy. We have Boxer 21700 with the Elite Pro RTA with a little something something. And we got the Eclipse on the Abyss. There you go. Thank you. With decked. They all got decked in them.
Damn.
They got decked. Zook decked. Zook. Zook. Yeah.
I'm your father.
Yeah. All right, SD. Mama.
Shit.
You know,
Thank you for
Fagin
the-
walked away so everyone could see the lights he put
Yeah.
under his name there. Looks like
that's-
shit, too.
That is ridiculous.
I love it.
Michael
This is
Blair,
bad.
thank you for the donation. He says the smoothly smooth ST in the tube. Thank you there, sir. You know what? Mark literally spent like $325 on that one little row of lights right there. And it's just a tube. It's a tube with some lights in it and a plug. That's it. That's the spectacular. I mean, of course, I can't say jack shit because y'all been looking at the same old bullshit behind me for forever. But I'm not the professional. I'm not the celebrity. Mark claims that he's this big time fucking YouTube master king dingling motherfucker. $325 for all that money y'all been donating like for the past couple of weeks. That's what it bought. That one little row of lights.
First of all, A, that light did not cost $320. It cost $69 on Amazon. B, it's a
my
lamp.
God, you spent $69 on that shit.
I took the legs off the lamp and it's just a tube now laying sideways. And C, if my subscribers donated more money, I could afford nice lights like Mike Vapes.
Whoa. How'd you go to C? What was A?
Yeah,
it's
forgot something.
It's a lamp. It's not a. Oh no, it's $69, not $320. That's A.
That was A. Okay. So you mean to tell me that you paid $70 for that lamp,
Yep.
and I paid $14 for all of my lights that I got here? Wow, you got a great deal on your $70 piece of junk that you got right there, fixture.
You know,
you got
that's not blue, by the way.
I've been trying to make it blue.
I know why it's not blue.
Why?
Because it's not in focus.
What?
Because it's not in focus, the light, it changes color.
What is the purpose in that shit?
I tried for like 2 hours to figure out why cameras cannot detect color from LED lights, and I can't figure it out.
Can I ask you a question? You're a red guy.
Yep. Why am I
Why
going
you gotta
blue?
copy my blue shit? Just do your red.
Because too much red makes me look red.
And why did you go and get blue and black foam thingies when you're a red guy?
Because red and black made people complain before when my room was too red with the red accents, so I got blue now.
So now I'm complaining.
Well, you know what? It is what it is.
You know what made things red in that old room? It wasn't the noise cancellation foam. It was the red GoPro you was using.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
probably.
read these donations real quick. Davis Vapes, thank you for the donation. Mark needs those pledge wipes for his butt. I completely agree. Holy shit, you rarely see this, but Mr. Phenom Vapes, thank you so much, sir. He says, all I have left after the MBP Max drop. Thank you. P.S. Where's Johnny? Johnny doesn't want to come on this show. And last but not least, Mr. Angel Gomez. Thank you again there, sir. He says, just for that, your donations are going to ST, Mark.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Well, at least someone-
Chuck. Thank you for the donation for ST, because you ain't Mark.
And that's exactly why I don't have high-end lights. It's because of shit like that.
High-end lights. It's $70 for that tube.
I'm paying that in monthly installments, by the way.
It's fucking nice to be a YouTube celebrity, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Be able to afford $70 on the tube light, brand new houses, all that.
I didn't buy, let's be clear, we didn't buy the house. There's
high-end guitars.
There's some misinformation about us buying the house. The house is not bought. We don't own the house. The bank owns the house. Thank you.
No. You own 3/4 of that house because you've already told us you paid 3/4 of it off.
Yep.
It's like you went and bought a car, you made a huge down payment, and you just you're mortgaged out just a few little small payments just to make it look good.
We're like half. Not really 3/4.
Anyway, Davis Vapes, thank you again for the donation. He says, I just subbed to all of you. Mark's cost the most. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, look at that. And Phenom did just point something out to you, but I don't think you actually listened to the donation. You heard Phenom say he just bought a MacBook Pro.
Oh, he bought the one. Wait, did he just buy a new one like last year?
He bought both of them, by the way.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
He
Well, I
bought
mean, it's
both of the
Phenom.
new MacBooks.
I know one thing Phenom doesn't have: the new Xbox mini fridge that sold out in 30 seconds.
He actually had bought two of them.
My son's trying to
you
get
not-
one, and they sold out instantly.
He bought
Did you
two
not
of them.
Did you not see the picture he posted of that
He didn't post a picture of it.
in our messenger? Yes, he did.
I'm not dumb enough to go look. I am not looking.
I'm just telling you. Somebody pointed out a good question there a second ago, but Mark was so deeply involved in this conversation there that you're right. I did forget something. I was supposed to go dig through photos and use an old photo for the thumbnail,
Oh yeah, for your hair.
and I completely forgot. I'll get it done here sometime.
He ain't gonna do it.
Man,
Mark, you got to turn down your audio just a tad.
Who?
You're loud.
First, I'm too quiet. Now I'm too loud. Let me turn it down.
Just the hair.
All right, there we go.
That's too low. Come on. I said just the hair, not the
Are you-
whole thing.
Were you kidding? Is that
sound good
better?
now.
Yeah, that's good.
Jesus, have mercy. You can never satisfy these guys. Either it's too loud, it's too quiet, it's too bright, it doesn't look good.
My curiosity was getting to me a little bit. I just thought maybe you laid down some lights, like you actually set it there, and then you forgot to move it.
I'll show you the
So-
lights I laid down.
Well, we can see it. It's right there.
What happened? What is he doing?
He just said he's going to show us the lights that he laid down.
It took me like 2 hours to put these up, and then when I put them up, I wasn't satisfied, and I took them down. If anybody wants to buy them before I send them back, hit me up. They're pretty expensive too.
What are these? Are they $320 something?
These are not like the cheap lights that Mike has with the little LED strips. This is like the Big Daddy. This is like the tube light. The whole tube lights up.
Yeah, it's so great that you're returning it.
I didn't think I'd like it as much as I would.
So
How many
let
feet
me
is
ask-
that?
Comes with multiple colors. It's really bright. I think it's like 80 something feet.
80 feet you bought just to do that little box right there.
Well, it's
Why don't you measure how much you need and get something?
it was 38 feet, I think that is.
38 feet.
The whole
So what was you
square. The whole
So what
square.
was you going to do? Wrap it about 3 or 4 times?
I was gonna wrap the square and then take the rest and I don't know, just let it hang off to the side.
Let me ask you this. What's in your hand, how much did that cost?
A lot. Let's just say that.
Well, he paid like $250.
No, these are $130.
Same shit. 230, 150.
Yeah, they're going back. Definitely.
So
Now there is.
really,
Hopefully they take it back because there's super glue all over them.
Really, in all respect, you have spent 300 something bucks on lights.
Yep. He's trying his best to outdo me.
You know,
That I didn't even bother turning my lights on. I'm just leaving them off today.
people act like I do this for myself. I don't like spending money. I do this for my subscribers so they have something nice to look at. You think I really need all this high-end cameras and computers and shit? I don't need this shit.
Hey, I tell you what, when the YouTube thing goes down, you'd make a great used car salesman.
Did he just say his high-end cameras and computers? How many computers you got on that desk?
2.
2. You really need 2 computers.
Technically, yes.
Why?
I didn't buy the Windows.
I love this. Be
I didn't buy
honest.
the Windows computer for myself. I bought it for my viewers so they can enjoy
Why?
a nice live show.
Why?
Because the Mac doesn't do good with live shows.
There you go. There you
Sure, I
go.
said it.
Apple. That's what I wanted to hear.
Apple's not good doing shit live.
I don't
Take
know.
it away, SD.
JJ, what was you saying? I think JJ's saying I'm ignoring him. What did you say, JJ? I apologize.
I think
You
he
know,
said
we
he
got a
wanted to
whole-
buy a wrench.
He wants to buy a wrench.
I think that's what
I,
he said earlier.
are you wanting a used wrench or a new wrench? I mean, I'm kind of like, I, I could sell you a new one. It's going to cost a bit. The used ones really won't last you that long.
You can't return those LEDs. They came from China. It's Amazon. You could return anything. Drop it off at
And
Kohl's.
for the people that think that I'm being mean to Mark, I'm not. I'm just fucking with him.
He's mentally abusing me, folks. I
Yep.
can't take it. I might have to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Oh, Angel Gomez, you're in Linden, New Jersey. Damn, I used to live 5 minutes away from Linden. Ooh, that was years.
Phenom's got a good question for you, Mark.
Why doesn't Mark just run Parallels for Windows instead of buying that $8,500 PC? First of all, we're not talking about my PC or Mike's PC. We're talking about my shitty computer that cost maybe an eighth of that.
What, the Apple?
No, the Windows. And running Parallels on a Mac is just, I don't know. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird. It doesn't feel right.
How did I know, though, when Phenom posted earlier about the Apple event going on, that not much long after that, he would be flashing where he picked up a few of them on his credit card, of course.
You know what the best part is? That Phenom don't even order anything from there. They are automatically just send it to him to charge his credit card. Anything new that comes out from Apple, they just send it directly to him. And it's two of each. Everything comes out, he buys two of each.
And it's the most expensive version. It's not the cheapy one. It's the top of the line. So
the first thing I thought of when I seen those laptops, I'm thinking, I wonder which one Phenom bought. That's the first thing that came to my mind. They look pretty sweet the way they.
Well, see, Phenom don't want to make it a hard decision, so he says, "Fuck it, I'll just buy both of them."
Yep,
that is smart.
Yep,
definitely.
I used to do that, since Amazon return policy is so good. Usually, like sometimes if I'm torn between two products, I'll buy them both, and then I'll just return the one that is the shittier one.
Yep, I do that all the time. I love buying from Amazon just for that reason, even though I don't like what they stand for as a company, but fuck, it's so awesome.
They make their returns like way too easy.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Richie Drums. He says, Mark, that wasn't banana in your buffet. It was butterscotch. Also, why don't you guys rock Eclipses? And then he says, go.
Well, I'm waiting on mine.
I was fixing. I can answer the tail end of that. Me and Mark are getting. See, all of y'all just get the Eclipses. Me and Mark are getting the SE edition, the special edition ones. So they'll be coming to us here pretty soon.
Yeah, they were gonna. I was gonna send it to them, but then I said, you know what? Let me wait because I know that they shipped out the extension glass to make it a taller tank. And they sent it, but I don't know if they sent me extra. So just in case, I'm holding it. So this way I don't ship twice to them. I mean, I don't have money like Mark to just keep on shipping stuff constantly. So I figured I just do it once. I have Mark's birthday gift here still. I got to ship them. So hopefully they come in tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully there are extras, or else I was just holding them for nothing for them. So we'll see.
Speaking of juice. So,
I thought this was banana. Holy Jesus, I've been vaping it for a week and I thought it was banana. It's not, it's butterscotch.
Okay. Well, since
no
I
wonder
was
I didn't taste
so
banana.
rudely interrupted while I was speaking. Why am I hearing an echo?
Are you?
I feel like Mike, are you hearing any echoes? Okay.
Nope.
Every once in a while I seem like I hear one. All right, let me try
You're
this again.
using a Apple computer, right?
Anyway, so today today is the 19th. I'm assuming tonight at midnight Paradigm's done, right? With online?
Yeah, I think today was the last day, so they're actually done today.
Okay, so I don't
Today
know
was the last day that you could order.
I don't know if that carries up to midnight or not. But if there was any last minute things you need to do, you better go hop on that site, because beyond that, you're actually going to have to drive to that store. And I don't think many of y'all are going to be doing that. So JJ, thank you for the donation there. He says, any new knives, ST? That's about to come into play here pretty soon. So I guess I'll have to do reveals coming up this weekend on somebody else's show. Charlie, there's my stranger. What's going on? Thank you for the donation. He says, good to see you guys. Much love as always. Can't stand Mark. There you go. Thank you, Charlie.
Yep.
You
Oh,
fucking
Hot
son
Dog
of a
says
bitch.
that the echo is caused by the space between Mark's ears.
Wow.
Extension glass. I'm not sure when it's being released. Someone asked that. I think it was Country. That's that question. Not sure when.
Yep. So I know
PK, nice one. I seen that.
PK, what's going on, brother? So I know when I do get my hands on the Eclipse, that will be one I'm using because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I'll be excited.
You know what? I don't know if anyone's noticed. I don't know if anyone cares or if they follow them or whatever. But on Yacht Vapes Instagram, they came out and they posted this here. And I had no clue about this. Why? I'm like, what the hell is this? So it's the Eclipse RTA, but they're calling it the Equalizer RTA. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? They renamed it because of an extension kit or something. I'm like, I don't get this. So I messaged them because I saw in the chat in the comments, people are like, that's the Eclipse. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? But they were trying to pull some shady shit. Turns out that in order for the Eclipse to be sold in Germany, the name had to be changed for only the German market.
What?
So in Germany, it's not the Eclipse, it's the Equalizer, because the Eclipse, I guess the Eclipse is what do you call it, trademarked in Germany.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
So they had to make new packaging just for the German market and change the name. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why the hell why'd they change the name and call it the Equalizer?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Very weird.
It'd be weird because I mean, seeing how that's your project, it's like, damn, did this company just go rogue on me?
It's like as if they cloned my project. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Hell yeah. Charlie, thank you again for the donation. He says, had my Eclipse in the Mississippi heat on a trip all week, didn't leak a single drop in the car all day, every day. Great device.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people. I've been getting messages from people. They're enjoying that RTA, the Eclipse. A lot of people are really enjoying it. Makes me happy when I hear that.
You
Yeah, I've heard
know,
that.
The worst thing is to come out with a project and you have complaints and this. So stressful.
you know, a lot of times, you know, I'm trying to sit here and think of how many single coil RTAs that I have. I can't really think of a whole lot. And obviously, the GT4's probably got more use than any of them. But still, I've even kind of put it down. I mean, not to say it's not a bad one at all, but I hadn't used it. But, you know, sometimes it's those little less expensive ones that will do the trick. And it's like, damn, you know, I'm enjoying using this all the time. Raw Truck, thank you for the dono. He says Pepsi eats poo. What are we talking about Pepsi in chat for now all of a sudden?
I want to buy everyone that hates Pepsi or just hates soda in general. I want to buy them a shit ton of Pepsi and send it to their house.
Why?
I don't know. I just want to do it out of the kindness of my heart.
Are you a Pepsi fan?
Nope. Not at all.
Okay. You know, until that word just popped up in this chat, I kind of forgot that Pepsi even existed.
Dude,
I mean, Coke is
soda over
normally the
here in
thing.
Chicago is like disappeared out of the gas stations.
Well, I mean, they're not. It's just we've
They're
been
not
talking about
delivering
that
it.
shit. Yeah.
They ain't delivering the shit. All the coolers are empty.
Well, I mean, that's kind of good for you folks that are, you know, in the state that y'all are in somewhat. I won't say the word, but Richie Drums, thank you for the donation. He says, Mike, your tank is slamming. Hold on. Mike, your tank is slamming. I got it to leak because I suck. Also, do you have a button rattle with that cheese balls badass looking $1 million mod? What? Woo.
Who's mod? Oh, you're talking about that mod.
Oh, he's talking about the Inception.
Whatever it's called.
Well, no, he's saying
button.
button. He's saying
Thank you,
button
Richie.
rattle.
The button rattle
Yeah,
mod.
I don't know which one he's talking about. Button rattle.
One that
No,
Oh,
I
there-
I don't have any mods here that have button rattle.
that was battery rattle, my bad. I think you meant battery, maybe.
Oh,
that's why I didn't know exactly. I don't know. I don't know. Glenn just said ST get the Eclipse. I think we established that. I'm getting it. And Angel bought like 10 of them, and he's got them lined up on his dash, and he just got different flavors in them. So
Angel says that he wished the Eclipse had a little more airflow. Actually, the first prototype, I have 2 build decks here, which have more airflow. The top row is the same as the middle and the bottom row, same amount of openings. And I took away the 2 top just to give it a slight. But I still think even the way it is now, it's got pretty good airflow for me. So.
Oh, Richie said he's been drinking. I was earlier. That's why I switched back to water. So I'm kind of like, it's work night. Let's not get crazy here.
No, Bachelor, that's not the reason why. Like Coke and Pepsi are never out of stock. I think they don't have people to deliver it is the problem.
Screw both of them. Don't drink that stuff. It's garbage. Shit's no good for you.
I'm a little shocked, Mark. I thought you was all into. I've never seen you drink as much Coke as what you have lately. Are you getting back into some Coke kick or something?
Just kind of slipped up a little bit since we moved here, drinking Coke, but I've stopped.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that you guys were going on a diet as soon as you moved there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So instead, you're eating garbage and drinking.
No,
garbage.
I haven't eaten anything bad. I have drinking something bad. I have one soda usually with dinner or before dinner. That's my thing. I buy one sometimes, but I'm trying.
I was going to say, because before you even move, regardless if you were noticing or not, I'd see you a lot of times holding up a Coke even when you was at the trailer. So
I slipped up. I was off that shit for a long time, and then one day I slipped. I'm like, oh, let me enjoy one, and then that was it. That's all it took.
I can't say shit either, man. My beer's been getting kind of back up there again a little bit. So
it's like smoking crack.
So what's new in the vape game? I mean, there's a lot that's happened between Sunday and tonight. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to be able to cram it all into this hour show or not, but
is there anything happening? Anything new on the horizon, as they say?
I haven't heard anything myself. I mean, there's probably always shit going on, but I just haven't.
Dave Flowers wants to know if anybody is messing around with the crypto. You're saying that his portfolio is exploding.
I noticed somebody put a message on Facebook. I mean, it seemed like a few hours ago saying that Bitcoin was like freaking off the chain today or something.
Yep. It actually, I think it hit the all-time high today. I think it did. By the way, yes, I mess around with the cryptos.
I haven't done any of that yet. and I know every day I see people putting in, like in Facebook, there's always at least one comment on Facebook saying, hey, you got to get involved in this. Do it now. And I see that and I'm like, nah, because it's like if I do it now, it's too late. But then I still keep seeing shit where people's like, oh man, you got to do it. There's so much money to
You
be
should
made
have
off
bought.
of it.
You should have bought when the big dip happened, because it hit 65,000 around there, 64,000 Bitcoin. Then it dropped down to in the 30,000. That's where you should have bought
Yeah, I just,
if you were gonna buy. Now it's high.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Matt. Matt was the one
Yeah.
posting about Bitcoin.
Yeah, Matt's
So-
always, he's into that shit hard.
A few vape related topics. A new product
hold
that
on,
is
hold on.
Ginger's
Charlie,
coming
thank
out with
you
the
for that.
250 side by side.
Who's that?
Ginger's coming out with the DNA 250C side by side. I remember
Yes.
seeing that. That's going to be a definite on my
looks-
list.
It's like this, but it's on steroids now, and instead of being a 21700, it's going to be a dual 18650.
That's
Mhm.
definite. That is a definite. And I keep seeing people talk about Armageddon is getting out of the vape business. Is this the same Armageddon that lied to everyone, that changed their name and then
Yes.
went back to the Armageddon name? Wow, you guys are still buying from that shitty ass douchebag?
Well, I thought that he went under already. I thought that he'd already.
Yeah, because he had all those products that he claimed were made in the USA, and then it found out that all the shit was made in China, and then he changed his name, and then when he went back to Armageddon or what? Like
He never quit. He never quit, even after everything that happened. Let me read this. Richie Jones, thanks for the donation. He says, you guys ever vape crack pie remix?
crack
No.
pie, vape crack. I think I vaped. What was that stuff Mike used to vape, or I vaped? Something crack pie. Wasn't it called crack pie? I thought.
No, it wasn't crack pie. It was that Skipper's pie or
No, yeah, that one. But there was an older one. I think it was called crack pie. I gotta.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm picking my hands are covered in super glue, by the way.
I don't
I
think
was
we
trying
can
to
see you
super
picking
glue
your
lights.
hands. See, there's too many things going on at once, and now I'm just like completely. I've forgotten where we're at with shit now. God damn it!
Sorry, Mark, I don't donate on your show. Sundays are rough for me. Well, you know what, Richie? That kind of hurts that you say that.
Hold on, what was we just talking about before I read that donation off? You were about to say something vape wise. Oh, we were talking about the Armageddon thing.
Armageddon, yeah.
So I don't keep up with Armageddon at all, but I did see some posts, and it had to be maybe, and I'm just going to roughly say maybe a month ago, if not longer. Somebody posted that they were going out of business, and I started reading the thread of all the comments, and somebody said that they just got into they were making the Boro tanks or something like that. That's what their game was now, and they were kind of getting away from everything else because people were bitching back and forth. Again, I didn't run over to his site to look to see what he's got going on, what he's doing. So maybe some of y'all that do maybe still purchase stuff from there, or what is the deal with that? Does anybody have like a quick story that you can type in a sentence that we can somewhat understand what's happening real quick?
Yeah, because if you guys remember, China was apparently China was cloning his shit. We had him on my show. We were trying to help him out. And then later found out that his shit really is made in China. And then he changed his name from Armageddon to some other shit. And then he came back, or he didn't even leave, but he changed his name, I guess, again to Armageddon. Like, it was a big clusterfuck of shit, and people were just pissed.
Yeah. Raw Chuck there for the donation. He said Mark's pet name is Winnie the Pooh. I think Raw Chuck is like over 100% strictly in love with you. I think he's got this. I think if you said, Raw, do you want to move to Chicago and live in the basement with me? I think he would pack his shit up and be there in a heartbeat.
I've got a lot of men that are attracted to me.
It's not a
can't help
lot.
it.
I think that particular man really loves you.
Wasn't Armageddon Death Wish mods? I don't think so. Were they? No, I don't think so.
Immortal.
Mortal mods. There you go.
Ricky Mahoney says still mechs and the same shit. So they're not doing anything. There's nothing new there. It was just odd to see that particular thread where those people were talking back and forth, and I don't even remember who started the thread or any of that shit, but I think after all that, I think after we kind of found out and things seemed real shady with him, I didn't look at his shit, much less I just kind of got away from even messing with him.
Well, I really like the what was it, RDA? Was it just called the Armageddon RDA?
Oh, the ones that we all had.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah, that was a good RDA.
I've still got a brand new one sitting in a bag. I've actually got two brand new ones.
Wow.
Well, he sent a bunch of shit a long time ago, and then, anyway, that's a different thing there, but
He stuck a bunch of shop owners. After selling for U.S. retail prices. He dropped his retail prices way below wholesale when he got caught ripping people off.
Yep.
I don't know,
and then Ronnie was tied to him pretty big, And then
remember he got rid of him. He stepped back.
Yeah.
He told him to step back. Better get out of that shit.
I don't know. Marvin, you're right. Big shout out to Marvin. I'm at even a point I can't keep up with what birthday today it is for Marvin, but he said he was a scammer. Screw him. I agree with you.
Yep. Fucked everyone right in their ass. Didn't even fucking say thank you.
Nope.
I will fucking slice your penis off with this little ass knife. It is sharp as a son of a bitch too.
You guys see the new one from what's his name? T.T.V. got a new pulse coming out.
I
did see that.
Yeah, it's a pulse, but it uses a burrow tank, like the way the billet box.
Yeah.
And he made, I guess he designed his own burrow. It's called the Pulse.
So that tank that's in the billet box is called the burrow tank or burrow tank,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's a burrow tank, yeah.
People actually like that style of tank.
Yeah, people like that.
That's crazy. I don't even see the desire to like something like that. Like the fill method is horrible. I don't know, just me.
Jake White donation, Asian $5 says that Mike. I'm looking at getting a clutch. Which do you prefer, the X18 or the 21700 version, or should I wait for a possible dual 21700 version? I wouldn't wait for a dual 21700 version. That's most likely not happening. Which one do I recommend out of both? I like them both. I don't know. For more battery life, the dual 18s. If you want it more compact, smaller, a little more stealthier, the 21700. That's the way I see it.
Raw Chuck, thank you for the donation. He says, Mark, Astroglide of baby oil. Okay. I apologize, Raw. That was really meant for Mark to read. Next time I will let him catch that.
I never tried Astroglide.
I did see Tony make a post, which, it was fair of him to make. With the way things are, what are you showing real quick for?
What's his name? Nobody Vapes. Remember Vaporized Nomads and the rip-off Engine RTA? There it is right there.
Oh, that's the Pangea.
Yep, I still got it.
You still got that, but you threw away all my projects.
I got all your shit. No, not all your shit.
You got that piece of junk you're holding onto still.
It is oh shit. Are there coils in that motherfucker?
Damn.
There might be
reuse those. Fuck that.
There might be little chunks of metal in there too. Remember there was an issue on that first go around?
Yep. There's probably some rust in here, I bet too.
Now Tony B made a post the other day, and maybe it was today that I seen it. Man, I seen quite a bit of shit today, I guess. But you know, Tony's kind of with the vaping thing dying down a little bit as of products for review. You know, Tony's kind of like done what others have done. He's thrown some other shit on his channel, and he's gotten pretty big into like doing the electric skateboards and shit like that. And I'm guessing that his views have dropped off a little bit, so he was kind of hoping that people could still go over there and, you know, just click the like button, you know, maybe give it a quick view or something like that, just to kind of keep the rhythm of things going there. But
Yeah. I had what was it? I think BP mods, the Pole. I guess they have one of those burrow bridge tanks things, whatever they want me to do a video on. And I guess it's for the dot AIO. I have no clue where my dot AIOs are, so I don't think I'm gonna do a video on that. Unless I find them. I don't know.
Mark, what's going to be the I mean, Mark's strictly disposable pods now, so I'm waiting to see what
I got the Vape X pod system coming out tomorrow, folks. I know you're waiting for that one. I know you are.
You know what's kind of funny? There's a lot of guys go. I noticed today that Twisted put up a pretty big barrage of disposable vape devices, and these
dude, I can't believe you reviewed that stuff. Nobody vapes. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The Pioneer Insider. Yes.
What did he review?
Go over there and I can't remember, but they're kind of like.
I gotta go look now.
They're odd looking for what they are, but you know, it's shit that's still being made. So, Rod Chuck, thank you for the donation. He said Tony B is a good guy, Terry isn't.
Whoa,
I agree with you there.
I agree, but still.
Whoa, son. Chris Matty, thank you for the donation. He says, Mike, any news on the new recurve you share with us?
I have no clue what you're talking about, Chris. No news yet. To tell you the truth, I've been trying for the past 2 to 3 weeks to get in contact with Waterfall, and for some reason they are all ignoring me. So I have no clue what's going on there.
Oh, you still hadn't talked with them yet?
Wow. Nah, nobody's answering me back from Waterfall.
He reviewed the Elf Bar.
That's what it was.
Which, you know, I can't laugh about that because I would review it too. If they send it to me, I'd fucking review it. So, more power to you, Twisted. More power to you.
Oh, man. I did get some stuff from Smoke. I got this new pod from them.
Oh, shit. They got
it only comes with one coil and no charging cable, nothing. It's supposed to be it's a throwaway pod. You put your own liquid in it. Just the pod, not the device, is not throwaway. I think it's like retail $10.
Oh, wow. That's cheap.
Yeah.
It's really cheap.
Neil Pitts says, ST, I have a 60 ml bottle of 5 Ponds Castle Long. It's coconut almond vanilla bourbon and 12 milligram Nick. I bought 1.5 years ago, brand new, not open. I don't vape 12 anymore. You want it?
That's
no, sir. No, sir. I'm good there. I appreciate it. I'm kind of like hooked on this one thing. And just to kind of show that's what I'm hooked on. I've got what, 10 more bottles of this shit coming. So I'm kind of like stuck to my one thing there. But I do appreciate the offer there, sir. I do appreciate that. That is true. That is true. You know, I got to stop real quick and say this. Mike mentioned this, and I guess you came in late last week, and I wasn't certain. But nobody vapes. We haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been?
He was in here last week. I saw him too, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. You mentioned it towards the end of the show, and I was like, okay, I hadn't seen that name in forever.
Yep.
But
Yes, so Watofo, I think, is owned by Smoke Smock.
Smoke Smock.
But I think that Watofo still they own part of it, I think. But Watofo still is Watofo. I don't think they do what Smoke tells them to do. But I don't know. Something they were trying to explain.
Contacts.
What's that?
I mean, Watofo's going to have their contacts, though. It's not like you would contact Smoke and Smoke's going to say, hey, Watofo, you need to contact Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is, the Canadian Vapor. You son of a bitch. You've abandoned us. Nice to see you, though.
He's been around off and on a little bit.
You don't come in Zoom anymore.
He tries to act like he's busy somewhat, but the other dude's vanished. I don't see him in the chat anymore. What's his name? Jonathan. Remember Jonathan?
Yep. Haven't seen him.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that just don't come in Zoom anymore. I think.
Omar's coming in for the jab.
Wow, it's not a pod question. Look, SD.
I know. He's asking me about Squid Game, and I don't know what Squid Game is, but
well, I'm not going to answer him because he's only asking you that question.
Well, there's a hatred between y'all two, so I know he's not going to ask you. What is Squid Game, though? I'm curious.
Is this
anybody?
Squid Game's a Netflix show.
It's a Netflix movie.
It's a TV show or a series.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know. It's a Netflix movie.
It's like a Chinese. It's a English dubbed Chinese. I think it's on season 1 or season 2, and they play like regular games like tug of war and shit, but people die if they lose, and they're supposed to win a shit ton of money. But I'm only on episode 3. It's really good though, really really good.
They die.
Yes, they die if they lose, but
they get killed.
Yeah, they get killed.
Okay.
Like red light, green light. They're playing red light, green light, and if they're moving on red light, they get shot and killed.
How do you know they're Chinese?
Because everybody in the movie's Chinese.
How do you know they're not Korean?
Same thing.
You know it's a Korean show, right?
Korean is Chinese.
Oh, don't say that, man. Dude. Don't say shit like that.
It's all the fucking same. Anyways, that's
fucking so racist.
Somebody in chat, who said this? I forgot who said this. I apologize. The Glands RDA, is this new or old?
What are you talking about?
Vaping with Vicks RDA?
Huh?
There's an RDA called the Glands, GLANS RDA, and it says by Victor Mullen. Isn't Victor Mullen?
Yes.
Is this a joke? Groundbreaking, innovated IGO W style deck, and it's a 3-post build. This has got to be a joke.
Where's this coming from?
Somebody in chat asked me, did I get the Glands RDA in for review? So I Googled it. And if you Google it, the first link you click on goes to a website, eSig USA. But when you look at it, it looks like a RDA from back in the 90s. I just thought you were looking at
some random shit and that you just like veered off the path and was on your own way somewhere.
What the? Is this supposed to be a joke or no? Whoever said this. I don't.
What's it called? Nans? Glands?
GLANS RDA. And it should be the first link. And look at it.
That's eSig Forum South Africa.
Did you see the RDA though?
Click on images.
This doesn't look. I wish I could share the picture, but I can't.
I think he's getting trolled.
Yeah, I think so too. Justin C. He says, all of us, we should watch Midnight Mass on Netflix.
Midnight Mass? I don't think I've heard of that.
I haven't heard of that one either.
Hey, that post, is from 2018.
And
Is it
that's
so?
what I'm saying. That you're. Ugh.
I was gonna say because that RDA looks like it came out in 2018.
You crazy? That's more like 2015.
I'm looking at it thinking, I hope that God Vic did not come out with this. Like this looks something like back in the 80s. Okay, so I am getting trolled. My bad. I'm stupid. Thank you. I get trolled every fucking week, and I'm dumb enough to believe the shit people say to me.
I mean, I try to troll you. You're like right off the bat. Oh, I ain't going for this shit. But then you got some random person trolling you pretty hard, and you're gonna fall for it. There you go.
Sounded pretty legit.
Who asked you? Because Glenn says I'm not trolling. Is that who asked?
No, not Glenn. No, it wasn't you, Glenn. It was somebody else. The name I've never seen before. Glands equals penis. Okay. Oh, there you go. I got trolled.
Dude, if somebody asks you a question and you've never seen that name before, pretty much 10 out of 10 times it's going to be somebody trying to get your ass. So,
Yep. I fell for it.
oh man. Patrick King, he says on episode 3 of Midnight Mass, starts out slow, but it's good now. Also, clickbait is great. Well, see, I'm gonna have to get some shows. I don't know. I ain't never got the time to sit down and watch these damn shows.
Michael Knobloch. Here's a link. I'm putting it in chat. I don't know if that link come up in chat.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Yep,
there it is.
Okay, there you go. That's what you're asking for, I think.
And that
you get it off of Amazon.
That is Mike's affiliate link.
That's my affiliate link.
Thank you, Fog Dog.
Omar, thank you for the donation. He says, ST Vapes, did the new Caliburn edge the Weenax K1? And yes, it is a pod question. No, it did not. Weenax for the win still. Thank you.
Charlie, don't lie. Your bulk's in the garbage. Don't even say it.
Says, I remember the first time I asked ST a question and he said, F you. Now, Furion, that's a damn lie, son.
I agree with him. He's the same thing to me.
But let's go back to this RDA. Was this a real thing that he did, though?
No, we would have heard of it, man.
No, I'm saying back in 2018.
We would have heard of it.
That's what I'm saying, because you look at this thing and...
I think he was being trolled or something.
You're not using the tool that God gave you, son.
No, but why is it
right in front of your face? YouTube is right in front of your face. Why don't you type that in the search bar of YouTube, and then you would see if all these people, because if he did it, there's other reviewers that's going to review it. And he'd have his own presentation video at that.
I think it's okay. You know what it is? I'm really stupid because I think it's a Photoshop photo that someone did, and they, let me take a picture of this.
I just said that.
I know, but I want to show people this because people are probably thinking like, "Wow, he really is an idiot." But if you look at this, it looks like a legitimate. Where's my fucking phone? This is gonna irritate the shit out of me. Yes, I'm dumb enough to fall for it, but if you look at this, you'd believe it too. All right, there we go.
Ask this question so I can cuss them out.
Turn down the brightness. All right. So there's the RDA, and everything looks kind of legit on there. It says this, says that, but if you look at the build deck, you're like, wow, that looks like. And then at the top, it says groundbreaking, innovative IGO-W style build deck. There was nothing innovative about the IGO-W. It was like the most plain Jane atomizer on the face of the planet.
Is this because you can't take the defeat of being trolled tonight that you're playing this out for so long?
Yes.
He's going to drag it out as much as he can.
That, and also I think anybody in my situation would have believed that for a couple of minutes.
Why don't you message him asking if you can review it?
Oh, shit.
All right, Charlie, I'm checking.
Ruben says, I'm still using the first Caliburn and just ordered 4 boxes of the pods. I'm not saying the Caliburn's bad, but if it's between the Weenex and the Caliburn, Weenex all day long. And yes, I do have a shit ton of pods for it. And apparently I have the good pods for the Weenex because somebody in my group had posted they just released the newer style pods for the Weenex and they're like horrible from what he says. So Stephen Garlington 100% agree. He said Mark has to be the most gullible person of all time.
Well, at least I caught it. It just took me a while to catch it. I didn't catch it right then. I don't know. With the way vaping's going now, people are just fucking designing any old fucking thing to cash out while they can. Who knows? Maybe people are, coming out with IGO-W style RDAs.
Dude, it says 2018.
I don't look at the date. I just look at the photo. Like, sign me up for that awesome looking RDA. Try to review that and make it sound good. Look at his 3-post innovation. We haven't seen this since 2015. Check out that 1 millimeter deep juice well. You could put a shit ton of cotton in there.
There you go. That's for you, Mike.
I just answered it.
No.
I said I haven't watched it. We were talking about it. No, Omar, I haven't watched Squid Game. And I think Mark just burnt the series. Well, yeah, he burns everything. That's
look in my head. Let me introduce you to my world, okay?
Here we go.
There's one type of Asian person.
Oh, wait. If you get easily offended, mute now.
Mute. Yeah. In my head, there's only one type of Asian person. They're Chinese, okay? All across the board Chinese. Same thing with every other, how do I want to put this, race? That's just, I look at people, black, white, yellow. And
so every Spanish person is Mexican to you?
Everybody that's Spanish is Mexican. Whether you're Puerto Rican or whatever you are, you're Mexican to me.
He can't even name another country. That's all he knows.
He can't. He's
Mexican
stuck.
And Puerto Rican.
Mexican, Puerto Rican, and
the only reason why he knows Puerto Rican is because he knows Batman. If he didn't know Batman, he wouldn't realize Puerto Rico was even.
He had no clue about Puerto Ricans until he met Batman.
It's not racist. I'm not being racist. It's just how I look at stuff. This is how I prefer things to be a lot simpler. I don't want to.
Hold on, before you read this one hold on, Mike. Mark, you do have a super chat there. That's for you. I told him I would let you take it.
It hasn't popped up my screen. Oh, there it is. No, that's Raw Chuck.
That is. There's your.
Raw Chuck, $2. Thank you, sir. Mark, gullible isn't in the dictionary. It's not.
Now cut down just a few more and look what Phenom just wrote.
Phenom, I'm not Chinese, FYI. Now, Phenom, I would consider him Chinese. I still don't even know what the fuck Phenom is.
Ron.
Oh my God, how many years do you know Phenom?
Exactly, and I have no clue what the fuck he is.
Ron, when the show goes off here just shortly, I need you to hop in Zoom, please.
It's not racist, it's just like simplified. It's like there's a million different colors at the hardware store when you buy paint. No, to me, there's white, black, red, green, blue. That's it. There's no like strawberry red or pearl white. It's just white. That's it.
And I'm not going to give this away. I know what Phenom is. I know what he is. Here's the thing. When we get in a room by ourselves, we always cut up. We talk shit, blah, blah, blah. That's just how we do. We're a bunch of buddies that talk shit. Mark has had to hear me at least 1 million times over the last, 6 years, tell Phenom what Phenom is in a jokingly manner. And if you still can't remember what I've said.
You always said Phenom was Hawaiian. I know he's not Hawaiian.
No. That was a joke from a long time ago. I say what he is.
Not all Filipino. He doesn't look Filipino to me.
Go ahead and name him off real quick, Mark. What do you know? As of like Filipino, Vietnamese, just start ringing them off.
There's Chinese,
Okay.
South Korean, North Korean, Vietnamese, or however you say their fucking name,
Vietnamese.
And I think that's it, right?
No.
Well, that's enough for me.
There's
You forgot about Japan?
Japanese.
There's
There's
who?
Filipino, Japanese, Filipino.
Japanese,
Malaysia, Indonesia.
Now, how do you tell the difference between a Japanese person and a Chinese person if they don't talk? Just by looking at them. You can't
That's
tell the difference,
Phenom.
can you?
That's Phenom. Phenom said he's Samoan, by the way.
What the hell is Samoan?
Please don't confuse him, Rod. Please don't do that.
I'm not racist. I'm just.
He's not racist. He's
You
just.
guys don't understand.
He's culturally challenged. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
there you
He's
go.
not,
There you go.
He's not racist at all. Believe me, he's not. But there are certain places in this country alone that I wouldn't want to be standing in a city with Mark, because we'd look like Swiss cheese after it was all said and done.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when I grew up, when I was a kid, my favorite shows when I went to bed were All in the Family and Sanford and Son. Two of the most racist shows probably on TV. That's what I grew up watching. So their jokes kind of rubbed off. So maybe sometimes what I say may seem racist, but I'm not racist.
blue shirt guy says, Mark, you forgot Texans.
Texans are Mexican also. If you live in Texas, you're Mexican.
Well, there you go, Steven. I learned something new about you every day. So,
Yep.
Good Lord. You know what you ought to do? You ought to do like a culture-based show and just talk about all the different cultures from all over this world. You should do it by yourself. Do your homework and then do the show.
I don't need to know. Why do I need to know that stuff? For what reason? What, by knowing all of that, what is that gonna? That's not gonna help me out in my life. It serves no purpose.
Damn, Steven's sneaking in a freebie out here, but I'm gonna let you. He says, "Sweet, I'm Mexican." Oh shit, man.
Stefan's too white to be Mexican.
Good old Stefan. Lord have mercy. Well, we've tried to give y'all a little bit of education tonight, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But you know where we stand at in the vaping world. You know where we stand at with, I don't know, pretty much everything, I guess.
Oh, just to confirm things, Mark cannot be racist. He's a Democrat. So
there you go. There you go.
Whatever I am, there you go.
Nobody could call him a racist.
Isn't Mark half Chinese? I might be. I'm not sure.
Mark, y'all about to have a little situation up there, aren't you? Isn't half the police force fixing to walk out the door?
Yep, that was supposed to happen. It happened last Friday, apparently. Those that didn't provide any proof of the V were going to be left, like they had to leave, no paid leave, whatever.
Yep.
So they were estimating 50% of the police force were going to be gone, which would mean crime would be, yeah.
Oh yeah, the mayor. What is it? Beetlejuice. Yeah, I was talking about. I saw that.
I just learned yesterday that she's a lesbian. I didn't know that.
I figured. My God, really?
Well, I figured with the way she looks, she probably has to be lesbian, but I didn't realize she was lesbian. Like, there's no dude that would probably fuck you, so you might as well be lesbian.
Did you see where Washington State fired their football coach because
oh yeah, I heard about that.
He's refused the jab, and some other coaches walked off.
Yep.
This shit is gonna collapse over something fucking so stupid. YouTube will be shutting Mark down within the hour.
Well, I hope not, because that means it'll be shutting my channel down. So, Yeah.
Who was
let him go
estimating
up.
50%? Probably more like 1%. No, I just what I read on some article. I don't know. Probably not accurate. I doubt it's accurate.
Yes, Bachelor. I've been seeing that shit. I've been keeping up with all the crap going on off the coast. All them ships sitting out there off the coast of California. That's everybody's Christmas and everything. It's not even Christmas. Those are goods and demands people are waiting on in this country that they ain't gonna see for a long time.
I don't like or I don't dislike Beetlejuice. I know the other dude. What is he? The mayor or the whatever? He reminds me of Ronnie Cash.
No, Chicago mayor's a piece of shit.
Whatever his name is. No, not the lesbian. The other dude. Is he the mayor or the whatever the fuck he is? He looks just like Ronnie Cash.
The mayor is Beetlejuice.
Okay, not the mayor, then the governor.
Well, that would be the governor of the whole state.
Ronnie Cash. Mark is not racist. He's just slow. Thank you, Chaos. About time someone figured it out.
Oh, man.
Just call me Biden Jr. You guys give the president a free pass. Give me a free pass, for God's sakes.
I don't think you want to be called that.
Why is Ronnie Cash? What is he up to these days? He's probably watching the show right now. He pops in.
He pops in, on both of the shows. I see him pop in from time to time.
I wonder how old his kid is now. Like 2 or 3, probably. Mm-hmm.
Oh man! Anything else good happening out there that we haven't been privileged to know
there
yet?
You go. Privileged to do who?
That we haven't been privileged to have the knowledge of yet.
Let me check my books. Hold on.
I want to give a shout out to Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Oh my God. Yep. Let's go, Brandon, baby.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was now. Son of a bitch.
If y'all only knew, if you could get away with whatever you wanted to, because you would think living in the U.S., you have freedom of speech, so you could say or do whatever you wanted on YouTube, minus nudity or any of that, but you could say whatever you wanted to say. Oh, we'd have a field day on these shows every week. I guarantee you the numbers would be in the millions of people viewing, but since we have to be censored on here, because if you're not censored, you can't do it. They're going to shut you down. And I just assume, I guess, kind of watch my mouth so I can still get on here and somewhat have some fun. But man, if I could go full steam on this, dude, these shows would last a whole lot longer than an hour, and they'd be some damn good shows.
It almost felt like years ago that YouTube did allow almost anything, because we did some pretty crazy shit, and they never. But now it's like you can't say fucking anything.
No, you got to walk a fine line, especially with somebody like me. I have to really walk a fine line. Well, I mean, Mark does too, because, I think all three of us do. We've all got warnings on our channels, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got to be careful because that warning's there for life. They don't lift it. So we're kind of branded already, but no pun intended, Brandon. But anyway, I agree, Nefarian. I agree. I wish
there are other alternatives, but they're not alternatives that people go to.
Yeah.
Not as popular.
But you know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that, I don't know. We've talked about this already before. It's just YouTube's got the platform. They've got the people over here. The other platforms just don't have the people. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, remember, YouTube is Google, and Google Yeah, everyone just Googles. Patrick, no, not yet, but I think next week they're beginning. I guess the landlord finally got the money from the insurance to start fixing it. I wanted to get it fixed before then, and then them pay me. She didn't want to do that. The landlord.
Didn't it happen like over a year ago?
No, it's like
No?
5 months now.
Oh.
Happened in the summer.
It
4
happened about
months?
the time that my shit happened. Well, it happened a
July.
little bit before. Yeah, it happened right before my shit happened here at the house.
Yeah, it happened in July.
Kevin, I'll do that if you're willing to A, give me money to buy it, and then B, also give me money to bail me out of jail in case I get busted.
Yeah.
I fit right in down in Chicago. I could buy crack, no problem, probably. Get away scot-free. Not get jumped, not get shot.
I tell you, man, dude, especially there's some days. Well, let me put it. There are some Tuesdays when I'm about to have this show go live that the mood that I'm in, that I just want to just like go to town. I mean, just like, because I'm tired, I'm irritated, I'm frustrated about shit, and I just don't really want to give a damn what I'm about to say and have a good time doing it. But I got to put the brakes on. But like I said, man, if we could do it on here, oh my God, we would have probably some of the best shows out there going.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Kid Bass, buy the building? No way. You crazy? I'm trying to get rid of everything. I want to leave. I want to move to Florida. I want to get out of this fucking shithole.
I don't smoke crack, thank you. I think I'm too old and too overweight to smoke crack. I did have a chance to try it when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, but I didn't try it. Now, cocaine, on the other hand, that's a different story. I tried that many times.
Yep.
Still too old and too fat to do it, though.
I guess my only chance that I'm ever going to get to speak my piece and just like go to town, it will be the time that I've had enough of YouTube, and it's going to be the last time that you see me out here. That'll be the time. And if Mike and Mark want to join that particular feed, it'll be up to them. I mean, nothing's going to happen to them, but yeah, if it finally hits me, that'll be the only way I can get away with coming on here talking shit, and they might even shut the feed down halfway through as it's going. So who knows? But
that's almost how I felt when I was on your live when I was drunk that one night. I felt almost kind of free.
Yeah, and that's made me a nervous wreck, thinking you're about to say the wrong thing, and I'm not going to be able to catch it quick enough.
Yep.
Davis Vapes, I'm not surprised if they shut down right. They want to shut. They don't even want policing. You know, you're allowed. I'm not gonna get into it. It's just this is ST's channel. My mouth shut.
I'm telling you, it's just waiting. It's just waiting to turn that key. But anyway, well, we've done it again. We've given you about almost an extra 15 minutes tonight. Hey, it's always good to get a little extra. But Mark, we've got another catastrophe on our hands Friday night, or or is that
it? Disaster on Friday, disaster on Sunday.
Let me ask this. We're at Tuesday night. By the time Tuesday rolls over to Friday, when you switch that camera on, is it going to look the same as what it looks like right now, or are you going to have something else different?
It may look different and better.
How could it look any better?
Exactly. How can it look any better? It looks damn good now.
It looks beautiful.
Will you be keeping the $300 strip light behind you, or is that going?
That might go. It's $69, by the way.
I don't know, Mark. I'm not digging what you did with the background. It looks too rushed.
It is. It was rushed. That's for damn sure.
I think it looks good. It's fine.
It does
My-
look good.
My first background when I started doing YouTube, I must have changed my background probably 10 times in my YouTube, maybe once a year. So this will get changed. It'll definitely get changed.
Yep.
What I would do different is I remove the posters, guitars, everything. I paint that wall right there.
I should have
I think
painted
the
it.
color of it just doesn't go.
Nope, it's horrible. Yeah.
Well, if you do paint, I mean, I'm just saying, maybe you want to pull the guitars down. Don't paint around the guitars. You know, I know how shit gets sometimes.
You just
with
messed
but-
Mark all up. He was going to try and paint around them.
I know ST is not giving painting advice. A guy that took a month to paint his back wall.
Son, this is professional right here. Now, if you go with this green right here, I won't give you just too much shit for copying me, but you know, it is
I'll
what
be
it
sure.
is, so.
You know, he messaged me, asked me what color are my walls because he wants painted. I'm like, seriously, dude? Come up with your own shit.
And JJ is still wanting to know the JJ. I tell you what. Here we go. We'll do a little pricing because I know there's other folks interested. If you want a lifetime pass on a wrench, $50 gets you in. If you want a wrench for one night, $49.99. There you go. Best price that I can do for you there. With that being said, we're out of here, folks. We're shutting this shit down. We will catch y'all next Tuesday and a few days in there between. Phenom, I see you in chat. I need you to come in the room. We're outie. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Good night, everyone.
Later.
Do,
Bye.
do,
Bye.
I sure hope to God the back of that room is cleared up before your stream again.
I'll buy it off you for $500.